Na 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 Batman, Batman. Na 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 Batman, Batman. Na 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 Batman, Batman. Ninja Turtle. Steve, this is my weapon, Keyblade. Those Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Turtle. And a half shell. Turtle power. This is the best thing I got for mine. Hi everybody, Mutant here. So I will play both theme songs for Batman, the Batman song, and the Ninja Turtles one. So got those green screens are recorded for you guys. So you're welcome. So I know New Yorkers. The pizza is not as big as yours, but remember, we're not as lucky as you guys. So battering, a bat symbol, or pizza. Bat symbol or pizza. Who you got? Which one you guys want? Sully? What do you want? Bat symbol or pizza? Pizza. No, don't want pizza. So, hold it for you guys. A little bite. Yay, good. So, we just got done. Me and Trent just got done watching Ninja Turtles versus Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. Yay! I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It was great. It was great. Cowabunga, dude! Far out! Tubular! Awesome Nova! Any 90s words you want me to say? Never. I wasn't around here in the 90s. So, tell me, any other words you want me to say? The 90s is... I think we got it down, Sully. Yay! So, watched it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. It got a good score for me. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I would have if this was in theaters, we went and saw it. I would have loved seeing it in theaters. But knowing me, I probably would have got kicked out because I laughed really loud right in the room and Trent didn't like it. So, basically, what's going on in this movie, spoiler time, is... Well, let's start with the actors since before I do that. Troy Baker plays both Batman and Joker. So, and they fooled me. Troy, you're so good, buddy. You made me I thought it was Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill talking. But I understand Mark Hamill's too busy doing Chucky and Luke right now, so they couldn't get him. And Kevin Conroy, he just got done doing the Fatal 5 movie. So they're both were busy. They couldn't do this. So they just got a guy who can imitate them very well. So I'm okay. They fooled me. So I'm happy. And stuff like that. But I still wish it was actually them. It was actually Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. But darn, they're both too busy. Guys, look what I got in the mail just now. We'll get back to the review. I can get it out. So it's a Kingdom Hearts poster. Show you guys once we get it up after the video, okay? So leave it right there. So let's get back to I haven't started describing to it. Yeah, let's talk with the actors. So they also got Tom Kenny, who's SpongeBob, and Spyro. He played Penguin. Tom Kenny, you can do any voice. So, and they also got Tara Strong to play Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. So those are the actors I can remember off the top of my head. All three of them did a good job. Everybody did a good job. The style of the cartoon, I mean, because in this cartoon he had the blue cape, his 70s cape. That's because that's what color Batman's cape was. It was the 70s styles back in the 70s. And Robin and Batgirl, I don't know which Robin this was. They never said. I mean, I definitely don't. No, I don't think it's Dick Grayson or Jason, because they mentioned killing a kid. So that's Jason. And so I'm guessing it's either Tim Grayson, Tim Drake or Damian Wayne. Sorry, I had to remember his name. So so I figured it's probably Damian, knowing them. So we never revealed who that one was, but basically Barbara is time for spoilers, guys. So Barbara's like doing something for a company, and the Foot Ninjas come and attack them to get some stuff for Shredder and because the Foot Ninjas are working with the League of Assassins in this movie, and it's so Raz Al Ghul is working with Shredder, and Barbara explains to Bruce what's going on, because she only saw only Medanas we saw was Leo's, Mikey's, and Raph. We did not see Donatella's, so nope, no purple bandanas. At least I didn't see them. So he probably was there, but this didn't show him. And she's explained to him what's happened, and so basically a lot of they're going after a lot of stuff from Bruce from Wayne Industries, and get stuff like that for to make a chemical that can turn people into animals, basically. It's mutant animals. That's what their plan is. And Shredder wants Ray Al Ghul's Lazarus Pit. Of course he does. He wants to live forever. So so the Turtles beat the Foot Ninjas, or the Foot Clan, and Batman just wants everything, his city back to normal. So like, okay. And the Foot Ninjas try to go after another building for Wayne, and while this is going on, the Penguin. Okay, so Penguin's people fight. Penguins are outside, and he's fighting. Penguin has to fight the Turtles. He's getting them mixed up. Batman, like, Cobblepot, you have been dealing with Brucey this long, and you don't know when it's Brucey? That's an insult. Poor Bruce. You should know what Brucey looks like in his costume now. How dare you get him mixed up with reptiles? How dare he? So Batman beats while that's going on, Batman told the Foot Clan that he gave his people the night off so they would not get hurt. And he just gave them the night off. And so he fights the Foot Ninjas, and this is when Shredder comes in. And they have round one. And I'm yelling at the TV, like, say, turn Shredder into a cheese shredder, please. But no, my poor Brucey lost. Cause he did that weird, I don't know the name of it because I'm not. He did a very good ninja move on Batman and made it where he like hit right in his where his bat symbol is. And he like knocked him out. There's a lot of blood. Like this movie, it does hold back on the blood in some areas, but it's there. So, so Shredder won that round. And he says, "Say all this, and next time I won't go so easy on you, but more Shredder like." And he goes back and tells Race the bad news, and like Race knows, like, I know how to handle the detective. Like, sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. Who's been handling who so far? I'm pretty sure Batman's been handling you. My Brucey can handle you any day. So, they have that Fly guy, the Fly Doctor. I do not know these characters, so we're just gonna call the Fly Doctor. Okay? I know who played him in, it was, we're just not gonna talk about, we're not gonna mention that movie. So, basically, the Professor Fly man, you guys will probably put on the comments who he is, go ahead, I don't care, is being held hostage by, the Foot Clan, and it's not getting paid, they're just holding him hostage, make him do this stuff, like, four fly scientists, and, they made a chemical for them, and they inject it into one of the Foot Ninja, the League of Assassins, and he's like, I'm here, I'm proud to serve the demon head, and they injected it into him, and he turns into a wolf. So basically, and while this is going on, right before this, Batman fights the turtles, and he beats every single one of them, because none of them are focused. They were just trying to beat him up. Raphael could not touch him, because he let his anger out. I don't think it was literally Batman was like schooling them. Before this, Mikey was checking out the Batmobile from far distance, like, I love it, and like what Mikey was calling calling the Batmobile and the Penguin's umbrella gun. He called it gun umbrella. Mikey like mixed the gun and an umbrella word together. And he says, I love this little guy. Like, oh, Mikey made a new friend. And so back to the fighting. So Batman is schooling these turtles. And I'm pretty sure their brat father Splinter will be very disappointed in them. But we didn't get to see Splinter that much in this cartoon. He stayed in New York. Darn it! I would have loved seeing Batman fight him. Splinter, and see who would have won, but nope. The rat stayed in New York. Darn it! Somebody has to guard New York while those guys are gone. So, darn! Basically, so, Batman won, and they don't know that Batman's a good guy or bad guy yet. Because, Donatello's like figuring stuff out, Mikey's like ran on back at chalkboard at home, saying, if he's a bad guy, he's 40% less cool. That's awesome. He's on the board and like on a chalkboard explaining the thing, like how awesome he is and how awesome Penguin is, and drawing out how awesome the Batmobile is. And he says, "It's not awesome that we lost though." So while that's going on, Donatello figures out how to get to the Bat Cave, and they use the sewers to get over to the inside the Bat Cave, and Bruce is like figuring out what's going on his computer, but and he's gone after this because Robin listened to the conversation that was going on between Shredder and Race. So he listened to that, and Robin was hiding out in the Batcave because Mikey was tracking everything out. He like grabbed Robin. He got Batman's cape, and they showed the first costume that Batman that the first one they drew in the comics. So stuff like that. So I love that. I pointed out to him. And Donatello thought Donatello thought Batman was an urban legend. Like, you guys are more urban legends than him. At least Batman can actually happen. You guys can't. So, Mikey is wearing one of Batman's capes, and Robin is not like that at all. Take off his Circuit's father's cape right now. So he starts battling Mikey, and Leonardo says, "What are you, 5? Like, guys, he's at least probably about 10 or 12. He's not that short." So they he's like battling all of them, and Mikey sits on him. He like puts his shell on top of him, and this is when Batman comes with the Batmobile and says, "Get off, Robin!" And they get Mikey gets off Robin, and like he asks, "What are you doing here? How'd you get in the Batcave?" Donatello explains that they use the sewers to get into there. It wasn't that hard to find. So they order pizza. I'm pretty sure they just used the phone because Batman didn't want them to do that because, well, Alfred paid for the pizza. Knowing him, he used a lot of 20s because he didn't get any cash back. He tipped good. So, but Alfred knows how to tip, guys. When in doubt, let Alfred tip you because he did not get any cash back. Yay! Because he gave them like a bundle of 20. So as far as we know, he gave them $200. Right? This is Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne can afford to waste $200 on pizza. Okay? That pizza guy got a big tip. And he has enough money for gas, enough money left over, because that's why I'm pretty much sure that Alfred gave him $200. Pretty sure there was like that'd be 10 20s. So if Alfred did give him $200 but 20s, that'd be 200. That'd be 10 to be 10 20s. So and while this is going on, Mikey is skateboarding in the mansion. He went down the stairwell on the skateboard. So and he went straight into Alfred. Alfred, come on, poor Alfred. And Mikey's like carrying pizza. No. So he carries Mikey down back by his bandana since Mikey doesn't have any ears. So this is and they're like talking, and Donatella and Barbara are making making a cure to give to people that get turned into animals, but you have to give them like in less than 24 hours otherwise it's permanent. Means permanent. So while this is going on, Batman says it's not pizza time. So apparently they did not ask Bruce Wayne to order the pizza. They just ordered it. They grabbed the phone, dialed the pizza joint in Gotham, and just ordered it. They did not insult Bruce Wayne to pay $200 for pizza. But Bruce Wayne can spare $200 for pizza, right? He can. So it doesn't matter. Bruce says, not pizza time. So while this is going on, Ray and Splinter break into Arkham, and we see let's see, you can remember who, because we saw Poison Ivy, Two-Face, and I knew it was Two-Face when I saw the pants, because one was orange, one was white, so I knew that one was Penguin. We saw Two-Face, sorry. I had Scarecrow, Bane, Harley Quinn, and the one that's all locked up was Joker, because they have Joker locked up behind a safe. Like, of course they put Joker behind a safe. And this was the part I laughed so loud because it was so funny. Harley used Shredder's mask to check out see how her makeup was doing. She used Shredder's mask as a mirror. I'm still cracking up about it. It's still funny. So they hand Joker the potion, and then because Joker's followed some instructions how to make stuff, how to make his acid stuff that's for him, and he had it in his mouth. Of course he was following. It's Joker. So he gave it to them, and Raph said, "Pay the clown." So he handed him the chemical, and Joker released everybody that I told you guys about, and Harley and him put the chemicals through the water ventilation, the showers, the bathroom at Arkham. So everybody took a shower and the chemicals, and got turned into animals. So I'll tell you what they got turned into when we get to that part. Until then, you guys will have to start guessing what animals they got turned into. If you guys haven't watched this yet, I'm really hoping you guys are watching this because I'm spilling the beans. And I'm loving every minute of the spill. So, this is what, they are pretty much the distraction, these guys are. So, Batman and Turtles go to, Arkham. And these guys are pretty much the distraction while, Raph goes to, Raph and Shredder go and get the last thing they need from Penguin, because Penguin's on Arkham, so he didn't get turned into an animal. But we know what animal he would get turned into. We know what animal he would get turned into. It's in his name, but we don't get to see it. Darn it! So basically, oh yeah, I forgot Mr. Freeze got turned into one too. So Mr. Freeze was there too. So they see because see if you remember. Harley got turned into a dog. Poison Ivy got turned into a plant. Scarecrow got turned into a crow. It's hard to tell what Bane either got turned into a tiger or a leopard. It's really hard to tell in this coloring because he looks orange. But that's because it could be just that because it's dark. So it's kind of hard to tell because the coloring that he's under. So, and Two-Face, he got turned into a cat, but he has two heads, and it like splits off like right between one of his eyes, and and I'm like loving it. Yes, this is my Harvey Dent. Yay! And Victor Freeze got turned into a polar bear. Mikey's saying, "Polar bear with a nice gun." Yes. So before this actually happened, Leo and Bruce are sparring, and he actually won. Leo actually beat him this time. Batman says you just need to focus. If you would have focused during the fight with me, you would have won. Like you won here because you were actually focusing. So Batman's teaching Leo to focus because here he's gonna have to focus because him and Leo went off on he went with Bruce. And Scarecrow puts Leo under the fear toxin, and he sees his brothers die. And Batman was also a crow, and not a crow, but Leo saw him as a crow, and under the fear toxin. And Batman's like teaching him, "You're gonna have to fight the fear toxin, focus." And he did. He hit Scarecrow. And so, can you guys guess what Joker turned into? Guess. You have 3 seconds to guess. 3, 1, 2, 3. They turned Joker into a cobra. They turned Joker into a cobra. I love it. Like, yay! Woo! That was like it's so cool what they turned my Joker into. I love it. He has fangs, so yes. So basically, everybody else is like the turtles are like fighting Pink or fighting Mr. Freeze, and Wrath gets balled up against the wall, and Robin helps him up and down because he was iced up. So, and basically, after they're done fighting all the other guys, poor Poison Ivy. She was rooted to the ground. She could not move, and she could not reach the turtles and Robin because she was rooted to the ground. She kept like trying to reach them, like poor Poison Ivy. She's trying so hard to reach them. I kind of feel sorry for her. Like we just go around her. Like she didn't get any chance to hit them. Like darn. And that's just funny though. So this is when we see Joker and Harley. Sorry guys, I need a water break. So back to the action. So Mr. Freeze freezes Batman in place and make it to where Joker mix his chemical together with the chemical he got from Shredder and Freeze and inject it into Batman. So Batman got turned into a big bat and he goes crazy. He lands right on top of Mr. Freeze, and he goes down and we never see Mr. Freeze again. So as far as we know, he crossed the line right there, and we do not see. It takes all the turtles to get him back. It's Mikey that turns Bruce back into Bruce. So because I'm like, oh. Turn my Bruce back! I don't want him like this. I don't like him like this. I want my Bruce back. He came back, so it worked because he was a sad subject. Because Barbara and Donatella does not know if the chemical that they made, the cure they made to cure everybody would work. So basically, Batman was a test subject, and it worked. Because like I said, you had to inject it before 24 hours, and Donatello checked for a pulse, so he's still alive. He's just knocked out. But it was Mikey that got to turn him back. Because all the other ones tried, but Mikey was the one that saved my Batman. Go, Mikey! I love you, my Michelangelo. This is why you're my favorite turtle. This is why you saved my Bruce. So while Bruce is like knocked out and getting recovered, they take him home, back to the Batcave, and poor Mikey. He's the last one to figure out that Batman's Bruce Wayne. Because come on, you were skateboarding inside of Bruce Wayne's mansion and you didn't even notice? Whose mansion do you think you were skateboarding in? So, poor Mikey, like everybody else figured out Raph like this. So, poor Mikey, you're just so naive and gullible, buddy. So, basically, this is when Bruce wakes up and says, "You guys are going home. We can take care of this ourselves." And the one who gives Batman the pep talk is Raphael, the one that's also a brooder, the one who also always goes off on his own, is a brute, a big brute, and good. The one that's just like Batman, who is the one who gives him the pep talk. Good job. I would not ask for any other turtle to give him the pep talk besides Raphael. I love it. Right? So, good choice on what turtle you picked. And so Raphael convinced him to let them go. Yay! Go, Raph! And so they go and fight them. And basically, Mikey gets to sit inside the Batmobile. And Batman says, "Don't touch any buttons. Don't. Not right now. Not right now. Mikey, patience is a virtue." He didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying to him. Like, Mikey, patience is a virtue. Sweet, buddy. So, and while everybody else is in the mobile home, because as far as I know, this Batmobile has 2 seats. So, like, I'm pretty sure they could not fit 3 people and four turtles in there. So they took the mobile home. Rails took the mobile home while Mikey and Bruce are inside the Batmobile, and the Foot Ninjas grabbed the Batmobile with a bunch of arrows, and they have him cornered. Like, oh, you guys are just asking for trouble, gunning for trouble. So we have one of the ninjas, one of the Foot Clans is an elephant, and we have one turned into a T-Rex. One turned into a T-Rex. Yes! And Robin threw the cure right in his mouth. Yes! Like a T-Rex? Wow, one's actually just a T-Rex. Almost done, so okay. So I'm enjoying this pizza. So where was I? Oh yeah, the T-Rex. So this is when Batman says, "Push, Michelangelo, push buttons." And Mikey just has a party, like pushing every single button in the Batmobile. Like he unleashed his fun. He unleashed his fun. Like, yes, Mikey did not hold back. Mikey did not hold back. He pushed every button in the Batmobile. Every single last one. If there was any red buttons in the Batmobile, he pushed them. So, yes, they unleashed Michelangelo, and I loved it. And so they got away from the foot ninjas after they got hooked up. Leonardo's the one that's fighting the mobile home. While everybody's fighting around outside. So he didn't get any action during this part, but everybody else does. And so Batman and Shredder get to have round 2. This time, this is when the best part happens. Our Bruce Wayne said, "Cowabunga!" They got Batman to say "Cowabunga!" Yay! So, and Raphael, and Shredder likes his "Cowabunga what?" Because he was gonna do that attack him again that he knocked him out before, and that's when Batman said "Cowabunga," and Raphael, Shredder saying "Cowabunga what?" He hits him, knocks out off his mask, and Batman keeps on punching him. He doesn't, and he's doing this out the utility belt because Shredder knocked off his utility belt. Batman beat him without any of his gadgets. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Batman beat Shredder without his toys. He just let Raphael knock off his mask and he finished him off. Yes! So, love that. And so he Shredder, Raphael, Wraith, Al and Leo are fighting downstairs. So this is when he referenced Jason because he said he's gonna let more children die because these guys are teenagers, and when Jason died, he was a teenager. So he's fighting the other 3 turtles, and when he's with Leo, him and Leo are fighting, and he grabs his sword, and he puts the sword right there, and I will not be beaten by a child. I know so many moves because I've been alive for 100 years basically, and Leo kicks him in area, and then touches him with his pressure points. So we had to watch that part for twice because Trent thought he used the sword, but he just touched him with his pressure points. So I don't mind watching this stuff twice. I loved it. It's that good. So, well, it's alright. So, Wraith's knocked out, and basically, this is when, while this is going on, Donatello and Mikey are both on the chemical machine that they made that is mixing the chemicals together and is going to turn all Gotham into animals. And Donatello's way too hurt to do anything, and Mikey is on top of it, asking Donatello, "What do I do?" He says, "Turn it off." He pulls the switch and he opens the lid. Poor Mikey's just pushing buttons, it's not working. What do I do? Break it somehow. So what does Mikey do? He starts kicking off the keyboards and dislocating the cables. Have no idea what he's doing, but it still explodes. Yay, Mikey saved the day! I love it. My Mikey's saving the day. And explodes. So, and this knocks Shredder and to the Ace Chemicals, because this is where this is taking place. They're at the Ace Chemicals, the same place that Joker got turned to Joker. So Shredder went into acid, and so they head back home. We do not know if they turned all the asylum back to what they were, and they got them. The Foot Ninjas took down Penguin's men. But Penguin walked off like wah, wah, wah. I'm not gonna get in trouble. Wah, wah, wah. I'm just gonna walk off. Wah, wah, wah. Basically. So he didn't get killed, but his men did. So Shredder was actually offering was gonna kill him. So this is when they have pizza time. Because Batman or pizza. This time Batman actually said pizza time. So Alfred is using fork and a knife. So he gives the pizza. Batman gives the pizza to Robin. Does Batman or Robin didn't get pizza last time? So what does Batman do? He grabs the pizza and folds it. So Alfred says, "I can't believe that Master Bruce said cowabunga. You missed it, man. You missed it. You gotta go and you see there was room in there for them. You to move home. You could have heard it, but poor Alfred, he missed it." So this is when the movie. So they show the credits, and basically the credits are showing a bunch of Batman comics and DC comics and Ninja Turtle comics with the mixed up a little bit. Like they have Raphael jumping out of the thing. So at the end of the thing that Robin showed when he first showed up, I have the poster on my wall of it, with a 75 year poster. But at the end of credits, we saw what happened to Shredder, and Shredder got turned to Joker. Because it got turned into what Joker is. Because we see Shredder do the Joker laugh. Like, yes! So that is the movie. You guys can probably guess what I scored it. I loved it. It was perfect. The only thing I would have liked, it would have seen Penguin get turned into a penguin, but I'm not going to hold against it. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. So, I give it a 10 out of 10, baby.
Hi everybody, Sully here, so I give it this movie over pause. And my tail.
Good job, Sully. So, like, favorite, subscribe, guys. And, bye-bye!
Bye-bye, cowabunga, dude!
So, I'm gonna turn the light on for you guys. So, here's the poster right here. So, I would show you guys show you guys me hanging it up. So, I couldn't get it on my door, so I decided to put here right above my bed. So, until I get an actual camera, every time you guys watch my videos, you guys get to see this behind me. Do you guys like it? Until I get a camera. So get it over here. There we go. Yep. You guys like it? Because I love it. So, this will be the end of the video, but guys, this is what you guys will see from now on.